Santo Domingo will always be home for us.
But only for a few more days because we are soon gonna have a gorgeous new home in Miami.
This was a gift. This was a gift. My mother's from the Dominican Republic, from Santiago. I spent all my summers there in the capital and in Santiago as well. And I think to be able to tell this story, which is based on the creator's life, the writer's life, Claudia, it's just to share this family story and to show all of our little isms that we have, the way we celebrate, the way we gather, the way we come together, the way we support and uplift, the way we make up, we prompt each other. And I think that it's such a delicious culture and it's such a delicious, colorful life, that to see them be uprooted from all that familiarity and placed somewhere completely different with assumptions that did not, come true, to still see those elements of their culture, their life, their family, that delicious element still be at the core of how they deal with all these differences and these new challenges is the beauty. I think I love that the most.
What makes me the proudest is the way we embrace our culture and the way we show how we love, how we hate, how we fight, how basically everything Diana said is just so loving, and it doesn't even feel like we're acting. It just feels like we're all being ourselves, and it's just all scripted, like we're living our lives as Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Caribbeans, and it's just amazing.
Obviously I'm very proud of Latino representation. You don't see this press junket normally. You don't see all these brown faces doing a press junket. In the other room, we have Zoe and Juan and Savannah. To be on the set when we were shooting and to have café con leche at craft service instead of coffee, you're like, yes, this is correct.
Our chemistry is just so good, and like you said, I'm stealing what you said, we can ping pong off of each other, we can improvise, and it feels so natural. It doesn't feel like a job, it's fun. And I think that collaboration overall is my favorite aspect, and I'm extremely proud of everyone who has worked on this show.
Yeah, sometimes working as actors, sometimes you have a situation where the material, the script is fantastic and then the experience is lacking in some way. And then sometimes it's the reverse. I had a great time, but the material, it was okay. And it's kind of like kismet when both things are really great and the experience was wonderful and the material and the characters and the world that we were creating, everything was good. People were excited about it. And, when we had a big party at the end, it was really well deserved. And everybody was so happy to have accomplished it, and I can't wait for people to see it on HBO Max. I think it's going to be fantastic, and I think people are really going to enjoy it.
The one and most important one was to have been able to give someone like Claudia the support and the platform that she needed to tell a great story. She's such a wonderful writer. Yeah. And to know that this is roughly based on her life is even more powerful for me. So as a woman of color, and as a specific Dominican Latinx woman, this is what I've worked really hard for, to be able to be in a position where I am able to help someone amplify their voice and their messages, because her message is very powerful, because it's very universal. It's the American Latinx experience, but it's also the immigrant American experience, which that encompasses 500 years of immigration in America.
One thing that I would love for people to take away is that immigrants, I would say, I haven't done a study, but I would venture to say 99% of the immigrants that come to this country do it because they love this country and they want to make this country better and their lives better. So they're here for good and to contribute. And this country has such a long history of immigrants, and it's a nation built by immigrants. So I just kind of want to remind people of that, and also remind them for people to know that a lot of immigrant experiences are actually kind of funny and cute and have a lot of heart. It's not all tragedy and trauma.
There's a lot of laughs here. The 80s are just a fun time. It's a backdrop, the music, the nostalgia of it. I was about Cuckoo's age when at this time period. So there's so many throwbacks, flashbacks that I'm having just even in the wardrobe. And so anybody who's watching that was from that era, that's just a ride that you would love to revisit. And I do think that in the end, it's just about seeing that commonality that we all have, that when we're placed somewhere new, different, that we're not accustomed to, we're all just trying to find our place, and not where you tell me to be. It's where I'm trying to fit, where I feel I fit best.